In this state budget, law and order are the biggest winners. The government will spend $172 million to bolster police numbers to 5,000 over 6 years and add more than 100 prison beds to the state's correctional facilities. It's also setting extra money aside for prison security and boosting police security officers in regional areas.
The government is already struggling to keep up with the police that they need to attract and retain.
Education also got a boost. There's $27 million in the budget for another 2,000 places for 3-year-olds in preschool and money for a brand new school in Adelaide's north. When it comes to help for household budgets, parents of school children are the only real beneficiaries, with a new monthly public transport pass for students. But while the government's school fee reductions will continue, this year's cost of living package is otherwise significantly smaller than last year's. Housing has been at the heart of previous Labor budgets, but this time the government has instead focused on its existing projects, pouring more than $400 million into those developments. The state government will chip in $125 million for an Adelaide freight bypass, well short of the more than $500 million needed to match the federal government's desired 50-50 split. The health budget continues to swallow about a third of the state's finances, and climbing demand for health services has forced the government to pump an additional $1.7 billion into the health system.
The reality is that the demands in the system on nurses and midwives are far too great to endure.
There isn't any new funding for the stalled First Nations Cultural Centre Takari, but there is $13 million over 4 years for a new cultural policy. Even though this is a pre-election budget, it doesn't contain any major new policies designed to win voters over. The SA public will get their chance to say whether it's enough to keep them on side in March next year. Sophie Holder, ABC News.